If you need reasonable accommodations, I totally get it. And you should ask for it if you require it. But don't ask for it until you know these two things. You know the reason how to request reasonable accommodations and what it all involves. One. And two, and very important, know how to file a EEO complaint. And you may be like, why do I need to know how to file an EEO complaint? Just because I'm asking for reasonable accommodations. Well, I'm going to tell you why. Although you have a legitimate right to ask for reasonable accommodations, the agency has a legitimate right to turn you down if they can come up with a legitimate reason as to why they can't accommodate you. And when that happens, you may find yourself in a posture of having to file a complaint. So I'm going to ask you, do you know how? Do you know the time frames? Hey, look, this is nothing to play with. If you've been reading the news, come closer. If you've been reading the news, you see there's a mass exodus from the federal service. You see these layoffs. You've heard of the fork in the road, the RIFs, the DRPs. Don't fool yourself. You're going to ask for a reasonable accommodation now. You want telework. You want remote work when they're laying off all these folks. You better know what you're up against. So know the process of how to properly ask for a reasonable accommodation and know how to file an EEO complaint in case you're turned down. At the end of the day, if you're a federal worker, your complaint has to go through a federal agency. And you're requesting an accommodation from what? A federal agency. So the odds are stacked up against you. Not saying that you can't get it, but it will be an uphill battle for many. So know how to request a reasonable accommodation properly and how to file an EEO complaint. Real talk, real EEO talk.